Shake, Rattle, Roll. Jack Magasaka's Tale, Part 1 of 10. A strange car pulled up outside her house and parked on the street. Wondering who it was, I walked over to the living room picture window and, recognizing my grandparents as they slowly filed out of the big burgundy Toyota, said to Valentine Michael Smith, "Hey, it's Lola and Pocky," before calling to Libby, "Lola and Pocky are here." In response to my declaration concerning my grandparents' arrival, Valentine scurried across the floor and down the steps to hide in the basement, while Libby responded with, "What, Jack?" from the family room. Wondering why it was that so many people have such a hard time understanding simple declarative sentences, I repeated myself as she crossed through the kitchen to the front room. "Look, Lola and Pocky," I said, ecstatic to see them. I've been waiting for their arrival forever. During breakfast, Libby had given me the news that I wouldn't be going over to Darrow's today, so I wouldn't see Drew or James or Sam, which made me very sad. Playing with my friends is great, and when I don't get to, I get upset. But when she told me I was staying home because Lola and Pocky were coming for a short stay, I got very excited and happy again. I love Lola and Pocky, and when she said they'd be taking me home with them to Lola's house for a visit, I was super excited. The problem was that they still weren't here by lunchtime, and all the waiting was no fun at all. "Lola, Pocky," I said a third time, excitedly pointing out the window as my gaze alternated between the scene outside and the approach of Libby and Kesa. "Look," I added, thinking how difficult life can be when you're 3. "Oh, they're here," Libby replied. "Great," she added, opening our front door. Lola bounded up the single step leading to our front stoop, and as she cleared the doorway, she scooped me up in her arms and greeted me, as always, with "Mr. Cutie Pie," lifting me off the ground and hugging me to her and adding, "It's so great to see you." Pocky limped in, smiled at Libby, and took me from Lola, declaring, "What's up, Buttercup?" as he always did. I was excited to see them both and replied, "It's great to see you both. I love you so much." But as usual, they missed half of what I said, and I wondered for the zillionth time how it was that no one seemed capable of understanding the nuances of language. All I received in turn was the two of them saying, "We love you too," and forming the thumb out with pinky and index fingers raised ASL, "I love you" salute, which I returned, garnering squeals of delight from the grands, which made me laugh. It takes so little to entertain those two. "Libby," Pocky declared, grabbing both of my ankles and gently flipping my head downwards as he held my feet shoulders high, dangling me above the floor, soles to sky, giving me that delicious fear mixed with exhilaration and absolute trust rush that Pocky's rough and tumble, while simultaneously soft and caring, roughhousing elicited from me. "Here," he added before lifting me higher, placing a wet raspberry schmerbert on my belly and then draping me upside down over Lola's shoulder. "You take him." Pocky took a single step toward Libby, and the two hugged each other while she asked about their drive. "Not too bad," Pocky said as Lola gently turned me right side up and placed me on her hip before hugging me and placed me on the ground. "Pretty light traffic. Otta still at work?" "Yep. Just texted me not 5 minutes ago that he was leaving soon, so shouldn't be more than 10 more minutes. One advantage of COVID, huh? Hey, Lola," she added, walking into Grandma's embrace. "Hey, back at you," Lola said, hugging Libby. "Great to see you. Yeah, for the most part, traffic was great the whole way. Just some construction stuff in western Indiana that slowed us down." "Oh my gosh, Mr. Cutie Pie's so big." "I know, 4 inches since January. Crazy, huh?" 4 inches in 6 months, Lola exclaimed. "Whoa, at this rate, he'll be as big as Otto was when he started kindergarten." "Yep, it's nice that he's catching up," Mama replied. "So good to see you," Pocky said, scratching the top of Case's head as she waited patiently for some attention, adding, "I'll be right back," and then headed to the bathroom.